Welcome to Attican Plays Pharaoh, A New Era. Alright, hi, this is Attican and welcome to Series 1, Episode 32 of our playthrough of Pharaoh, A New Era, the campaign missions. So we got off to, a great start. This mission is really all about sending military help and some other help to other cities, right? And trying to deal with a lot of turmoil in the land, and it's very much a military mission. You have to build a strong military very, very quickly, and we were able to do that in the first part of this by setting up. Let me let this run for a second. Here we go. By setting up 13 gold mines out here that are pumping money into our palace here rather quickly. We used one of our little curved straight line designs to get us our initial housing. And we managed to survive. We managed to win the big battle at Baki.
Here's what I found.
Thank you, Siri. And we've hung in there. We've got a modest navy and a reasonably good army that is that we're constantly recruiting for and growing. As soon as that one gets filled, we'll start another one. It's interesting. I hadn't realized this. If we look at our overseer of commerce, there's no hides that we can get or import, and there's no shields. So our infantry cannot be upgraded with the shields. So. And I have to confess I didn't realize this at the beginning, but the decision to put in 3 archer forts I think is looking better and better because we can get them with the composite bows, which gives them all upgrades, and we can't do anything with the shields over here, like I said. So, having said all that, since we've survived all that and we're doing okay, so I think now we can just play the game, right? So we've got a lot of stuff to do. We've got to grow our population. We've got to build a, what's it called? A mausoleum, which is going, you can see right there, it's going to take us 240 sandstone just to place it. And then it'll take some more sandstone to finish it off. And we'll need stonemasons and carpenters for that. Now, we already got the wood, so carpenters will be cool. But anyway, we've got to accumulate all that, import it all. And I'm not even sure if we're able to at this point. Can we do anything with sandstone? We can, it looks like. Well, maybe. That can be deceptive. Do we have a trade route that would sell us sandstone? I do not see one. Yeah, we don't even have one yet, right? So something's got to give. We've got to win some battle. We've got to do something in order to. Let me just look at this. I said we've won Baki already. I don't think we have. I take that back. I was thinking we had, but maybe not. So, and the first thing I want to do is actually clean this up. This is a little sloppy. I didn't like it, so we're gonna blow all this up. Tighten this up a little bit. What we're going to do is run this up. We want to make sure that there's no chance of this temple walking out here rather than walking over here. So we're going up to right here. Put 2 across like that. That'll be our a bandstand, and then we'll go up 4 like this, and 1 and 2, and that'll be a pavilion. And we'll just slap those things back down like this and this. And kind of tighten them back up to the rest of their loop here, and we'll give them their own fire because we're not having the fire marshal from here go all the way around. So that's too much. We don't want most of our service providers here. We don't want them out here walking in this with all these intersections. You know, here's an intersection. Here's intersections. We don't want that. So we're perfectly okay with a small walk. So we'll just have a fire marshal here, or what are they called? A firehouse here, and he'll walk around and take care of this little bit right here. And he'll have no trouble finding people. So all's well. All right, so that's a little bit better design, I think. Just cleaner. It doesn't matter. It's a little cleaner in case we want to use this space for something. All right. So what I'd like to do now is expand. I would say, kind of critiquing my own play. I mean, there's obviously lots of things I could do better. One of the things is that I don't grow my population fast enough. I sit here, look at all these demons. There's no reason for us to be sitting here. We ought to be doing something with them. So what I want to do is I actually want to go, I think we're going to put a housing block down here and then a nice housing block over here in this big space. And let me kind of show you how I came to the conclusion of what we need in order to finish this mission. Okay, I kind of cleaned up the little city planner thing I was building and thought about, okay, we got a target population of 6,000. Now, in order to hit culture requirements, rather than worrying about what the culture rating was, I said, how do you do perfect culture? So to do that at a population of 6,000, you're going to need 5 pavilions, plus 4 more bandstands, not counting the ones that are in the pavilion, plus 6 more booths, not counting the ones in the bandstands and in the pavilions. And you're going to need a couple of Senate houses, and you could need up to a potential of 10 schools if 50% of your population happen to be children at one time, and a couple of libraries. And then for health, it's easy. All the housing blocks contain a physician, a dentist, and a mortician. Now, for the gods, you want to have them all congenial. You want them all with perfect coverage. So there's multiple ways you can do that. You can build a complex. If you do the temple complex approach, you build one temple complex and we're done, right? It'll cover 8,000 and we only need 6,000. If we do the temple approach, which would be 100% temples, so in other words, you're trying to get all your coverage out of building temples rather than shrines, you would need 8 for the local god in order to do that. And just to show you an example, like if we had the patron god and we said we want to do the temple approach, we would need 16 temples. This is, to me, when you kind of look at the numbers, you realize just how important that temple complex is. It's crazy not to build it on your map somewhere if you possibly can. So I'm going to leave one at temple and one at mixed, and obviously we can do any combination of these. But this kind of shows us we're going to need 8 temples if we want to go pure temple. If we have a mixed bag, we're going to want to have 4 temples and 10 shrines. And those 4 temples, you can see if mixed means 50% temples. So that's taking care of half our coverage. So if it's all shrines, it's going to be 20. We need 20 shrines to keep one of the gods happy. And we happen to have 3 gods on this particular map. So that's kind of what we got to work with. Anyway, if you look at that and you think about how much we need here, then we don't want to have, I got to thank a contributor on Steam who wrote a guide. It's a very incomplete guide, but he's definitely just talking about the entertainment and how you think you got perfect coverage, yet you're not getting a perfect rating for it. And discussing the idea of how it takes the proportion of shows you're running to the total number of venues that you have. And made one great point: don't build more venues than you need, just keep the ones running that you have, right? So this is what it would take to do 100% culture coverage at 6,000 people. And if we build somewhere in that ballpark and keep them all running, we're going to have no problem hitting our culture, okay? So thank you, Void Star, for that insight. Kind of made the ding ding go off in my head that, geez, we don't want to just keep building more. It's not building more pavilions. It's making sure the ones you have are running. And we've said that in other forums, but this is just as clear as it can be to me. All right, so that's anyway. So what I'm looking at this is I'm thinking, okay, well, we've got, this house here, this block here will hold 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let me see. It'll hold 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23 houses. It's probably going to lose a house at some point. In fact, there's a spot. It'll probably lose a couple more of these. So like it'll go get 19, 20 houses, right? That it'll actually support at the end of the day. In fact, it may be even 18 because we're going to want to get rid of, we're going to want to collect taxes for one thing. The free rides are over, okay? So what we would really need if we were going to have this kind of a combination is, okay, so if we think about this target population, the housing that we would need, and I'm intending to build some stately manors, maybe not 12, maybe whatever, but actually, in fact, let's say we build 6. If we build 6 stately manors, then if we run the rest of our blocks up to fancy residence, so we give them a couple of foods and we give them linen and what have you, but we don't let them expand past 2 by 2, then we would need 58 of those plus the 6 stately manors to hit our 6,000, right? To give us our population. So that kind of says to me, if we could build what my plan is now is to go over here and build a really nice big block that can evolve to stately manor. But it'll be a lot of houses so that we can kind of decide how much population we want. And we'll build one more nice block like we've been doing, kind of that, the one we've been using for several of them. We'll use that one here. And then I want to go up over here and use one. We're going to borrow one from 7 Wolf 77. So Wolf is a guy who makes Pharaoh videos. He does a nice job, I must say. And he's got a big block that he uses, and it obviously is working on hard for him. So we're going to borrow that, steal it, however you want to look at it, and use that to build, as I said, a big block over here that would expand. So I've talked to death. Let's move on. And the reason we need to have one down here, we've got to get over here, right? So we've got to have some kind of crossing. Now we could cross, I think we can cross over here. Yeah, we can. But I don't want to put any more housing down here. I don't want any more blocks unless we absolutely have to. But what we can do is come here and cross over to this side like this. We could even from here, but I kind of like it here to here. Okay, so that's how we're going to get over there. So this has to be, for this to really work, both these sides have to be manned. So let's man this side with a new block. So let's figure out where we're going to put our water. We're going to want it kind of running up this way. That works right there. And let's just see if that's going to be long enough. Yeah, we've got plenty of space. Okay. The Kingdom Road, I don't want to mess with the end of it because I want to know where it is. But I do want to kind of blow it up a little bit. And we'll replace it after we get this built. So if this is, it could be on the side, it could be in the middle. I kind of want to keep this, maybe do some farming. We'll do some more farming in here. So why don't we have this be like the end point? So we had a 1, have a 7, and then go up 16, like so, and then go up 7 from here, and then 16. 7. That seems short. That's right. It's very deceptive. Those angles can be very, very deceptive. There we go. Whoops. Whoops. Okay. We'll enter it here. 1, 2, 3, 4. There. Okay. So that'll be our block here. We'll just go ahead and put in our housing for this. And we'll go. Don't upset my parents. Don't upset my parents. There we go. All right, let's start getting some people in here. Oh, we got to reconnect the Kingdom Road. So we'll have it go like this. I think we'll have it go all the way down here, in fact. And I'm going to clean that out. I see some stuff happening right in here. Okay. So here comes a horde of people. Once we get this one going, we'll go across the river. Okay. They need to fix this. Successful target city of Baki. Expand area for. Okay. So we have a. I thought we'd won a battle at Baki. Okay. Let's keep going with this. All right. Let's see. Religion. I want to do 2 of the gods and not Osiris. So I want to do our 2 local gods. So Ra and Seth. We'll put in a courthouse. And we'll save space for a library. Then we'll put in a bazaar. Like so. We'll give it a physician. And architect and fire. Yeah, let's just do it all. So we'll put in our entertainment venues. We're going to have a couple of these. One of these. We'll need a fire protection back here. And I think that's it. Oh, they're going to need a dentist. Okay. And what else would you need right off the bat? I think that's it. So let's just go ahead across the river. Okay. Well, and we need to be able to cross the river, and we want to take advantage of these and put in some warship wharfs, right? We really, really do. And we'd like to do, I kind of like to do some meadow farming here, but that's going to steal precious space. If we put in a water lift, it's going to steal space that could go to a ship. But I think I think we're going to pass on that. But we are going to do this. We're going to go here, and let's do another crop. Let's do chickpeas. Yeah, let's get some chickpeas in here, and let's figure out how our roads are going to work. They're going to work about like that, and we can irrigate this. And that one is irrigated because it's within 2 of that. I can show you. See, it's irrigated. All right, so we got that, and of course we're putting it in right at the end of a harvest, so it'll be around for next season. All right, so let's go here, and we'll set up a block as a couple like this. How long is this? All right, let's just go right up to the edge of that. Go like. Set up a block like this, and we'll connect it here, and we'll put in a work camp, and we'll put in fire and architect. And we'll put in a couple of storage yards that would hold put it here, that will hold the chickpeas that we're now growing. Okay. And well, that we will be growing. Okay. And we'll tell this one to buy chickpeas. Okay, so now let's get this going. So we're not going to do the meadow farming here, but we are going to do some wharfs. So let's go warship. And let's just make a loop here that goes I think we can get it all. Undo that. We need to come in like this so we can come back up. There we go. And I think we could just go right down through here. I don't see anything else happening here. Okay, so that loop will work. And we're going to want to have a road connection. And we're going to want this to actually connect to the rest of the world. Okay? And stop it there. That should give us 3 more warships. Oh, and we'll need architect and fire. Okay. Oh, and now shucks. I think I'm going to move that Kingdom Road one more time. See how big this is. Yes, we are. We're going to move the Kingdom Road, at least that portion of it. We'll move it out here as far as it'll go and let it come down like this. There. Now it really is out of the way. And we want to put in some entertainment. We'll put in a dance school and a conservatory and juggler school to start with. And of course, they won't mean anything until we get some food in here, but that's all right. Okay. Now, let's make a little bit of money. I've spent a lot of money there. Okay, far off lands, that's a good one, which raises a question. I've been away for a bit. Do we have any? We have no requests, and I don't think we have any threats. No, we do. We have threats. We have enemies moving toward us. Okay. But we just now have created the potential to, well, here we go. Here's enemies. Small navy coming in. Small army coming in, and we handled it pretty easily. Okay, good job, guys. And now we have a new trade route with Baki. They sell gems, copper, oh, sandstone. Okay, good. There. There. Now we can start getting our sandstone. But we need extra workers. What happened here? Oh, okay. Still waiting on this one to get out there and feed everybody. Could consider another one of these, but another bazaar, but I don't think we need it right now. Okay, we're closing in on a number of workers. Okay, by violate our city, you're not going to like it. The gods must like it, it's okay. Yeah, they're okay. And they idolize us, beautiful. Immigrating. Did we tax this one here? We did not. Let's tax. Another army's coming. All right, we got some money. Let's go over here and play on this side. Now, I haven't built one of these before, but let's see if we can do it. It shouldn't be too hard. Let's see. We need... I'm thinking about what we're going to use it for, so let's just kind of have it centrally-ish located. I think I want to come in from this end. 8, 17... Nope. How's he do it? Like this. 8 and 17. Our entry will be here. And our entertainment will be up in this corner then. 5 and 3. 1, 2, 3. 5 and 3 like that. Go. Now, and for those of you who don't watch his videos, the idea, and this is true, this was from the old game. You could go out on Pharaoh Heaven and see this kind of block with this kind of an idea. When you come in here, the walkers, like our entertainment walkers, that are coming from here, they only have one way into this whole block, and when they come in, if they want to go to that one, they're going to walk this way because that's the shortest route. If they want to go to that one, they're going to walk this way because that's the shortest route. So that means that over time, all of our houses in here are going to be exposed to the entertainment walkers, so they will get their entertainment. So we can throw in architect and fire and a dentist. And oh shoot. Oh shoot. Shoot. Duh. Has to have water. Crapola. Alright, start over. Nice job. Okay, has to have water. So we've got to make that inside block be near this water somehow, some way. It's going to put us right next to that and ruin that. If we go out too far, maybe right here. Let's do 8. And how far does that put us this way? Oh, crap. We're going to go over this way some more. Maybe right here. 8 by 17 by 8 by 17. The entrance will be right here. And our water can be right there. Okay, so now. So we enter here, so you have to entertain up here. So 1, 2, 3, 5, 3, 1, 2, 3, yep, 5, back 3. There we go. Architect, fire, dentist, and I think there's 3 houses, and then you put in the god that you want. Now, again, we're not going to use Osiris. Osiris is going to get the temple complex. We'll put a temple to Ra. Well, let's look to see who's the most shortchanged. 7172. Yeah, we'll put a temple to Ra. And a courthouse back to back with that. Okay, and then we'll use a couple of bazaars. Water. I don't know how exactly out. Well, I think he puts this up here, but we're gonna put it all down here. We'll see if it matters. Desirability wise, it probably will. We'll have school. We'll have. Eventually, we'll probably have library. Yeah, we will. We'll have library, whatever. Now I got to remember, how does this work? Let's see. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. I don't know if I'm getting this exactly correct, and it doesn't matter. And I think there's more housing right up here. Like that. And obviously we can build a road down to here and get this man. Okay, lots of people heading our way. Okay. Physician. Mortuary and school, and maybe a library. Probably could cram more houses in here, but I think I won't go ahead. We're just going to have to push this out to the limit. And one of the reasons I wanted to use this particular block is because it is quite large, and I didn't want to build more blocks. I didn't want more than the 3 that we're going to end up having. So let's go ahead and put, let's go ahead and do the decoration thing around this. folks coming, and we had no problem with them. Okay, what's going on over here? Okay, we're starting to get this build up big time. Get a ton of unemployment, which is useful. All right. Oh, now let's grow some stuff. If we did a now this would be an interesting thing. Want to have a lot of meadow farms right through here. Got to figure out a good way to do it. Might be to just have a recruiting line like this. We can have they don't actually need any service. They don't need architect or fire if we just put meadow farms in a water lift. So if we do a water lift here, and the road can come out this side. And what is that? Could we wood? Okay, need to check how many ships do we have in our Navy. We've got room for 3 more. We've got 2 transports, so we can send off four companies to support any cities that need help. So that means we can do some more. So we can go ahead and put another warship wharf right there. And if we do that, it's going to need fire and architect. Sure enough, that's all right. And if I reversed those, they would actually fit together better, wouldn't they? They would. All right. All right. Okay, notice that one disappeared. Let me clean this up. So let's try this again. Hopefully this doesn't mess everything up. Oh, it's going to mess everything. Oh, come on. All right. Here and here. And I'll show you why this is better. There. Because now this road can come like that and then loop around like that and not have that funny little intersection at it. Alright, so if we just give them fire and architecture, let's not do that. Let's put the fire furthest away from the housing. It's a little more vile. Okay. So that'll give us another warship. And now we've got our water. And how do we want to do our water? We could run the irrigation ditch out of the back of this and just run it just like this. Like that. And then we could just stack. Yeah, why don't we do that? Let's do let's do some pomegranates. How much room is this? Units of 3, that'd be 18. We could put 6 like that. Yeah, that's fine. So we'll do 6 pomegranate like this. And we'll do a road that runs like that. So they're all irrigated. They're all on a road. Then we can do 6 chickpea, or maybe more. 4, 5, 6, and we can take. Let's see. Extend the road a little bit, then we can pick this up and go out the back of these guys. Like that. Now they're all irrigated. And then we could do some more of these guys. Maybe start here. Like so, and then some of these. Let's see. We need this to keep coming around. 1, 2, 3, like this. Okay. Pomegranate, chickpea. Okay, we want chickpea. 1, 2, like that. That'll work. 1, 2, 3. That's a lot of farms. Partially build so many of them just because I can. If you know what I mean, Vern. All right. Let's set up. I think we'll set up probably over here. We're going to set up the big warehouse area. Ooh. Yeah, we'll put the temple complex here. Shoot. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. And we'll go like this. And we don't need these guys wandering off because they got to stay here and service that. And we'll probably extend this down here, put a couple more in. So I think our, it's not going to be perfect, but we're going to have our warehouse area in through here. So this right here is going to be 12. We can get 9 in there like that, and we'll just come around like this. And put 6 and back like this. Shoot. I got to change it a little bit. I want this. We don't want the fire and architect wandering down here because they're just not needed for the farms. So let's ooh, that's really fertile. Shoot. I want this. Okay. There. So we're going to put, we could actually put storage yards here as well. Not here, but we can definitely put them here. So we're going to have fire and architect on this, right? Oh, look at this. Look at this. We've actually got more warship here. I think we'll put a couple more warships here and be done with it. So let's do fire, architect, and fire on this. And this is going to be the warehouse area to service this block, okay? And it's going to need to take in a bunch of food. Except chickpeas. Except chickpeas. And pomegranates. And pomegranates. And we'll have... I'm actually going to set it to buy beer as well. Or no, I didn't know what I meant. Meat. And then this one will do the same thing. The meat will be heading over here later. If at all. Okay. Well, let's see what this does to us. Ooh, big force coming in. Decent size army. We didn't have too much trouble with it though. Okay, we got some chickpeas coming in. And we're starting to sell them. Now we've got some pomegranates coming in. Now somebody wants chickpeas. We can send them. Okay. Now we need entertainment over here. Shoot. I'm going to make yet another recruiting block up here. We're going to make one up here that connects with this. No. We'll give it architect and fire, and we'll start putting in some entertainers. Okay, we've got some unemployment. We've got to watch that. Oh, see, people love you. They're not happy about this unemployment thing. Okay, I kind of get that. Food for 9,800 people. Okay, that sounds good. Fire? Where? Are you kidding? I didn't put it in here? I thought I did. Oh, look what happened. This has happened so many times. You have to slow click it. It's so irritating. There's your fire. Doggone it. I can't say that one's my fault. I gotta blame the game on that one. Sorry. Oh, we lost both bazaars. All the stuffs that they had. That's alright. Hopefully this will clean up. I'm not sure it will. If it doesn't, it's going to cause a problem. A new trade route with Baki, it looks like. Oh, we already have that one. Idiatawe sells stuff we're going to want. Minna first sells stuff we're going to want. Okay, please clean up. Oh, good. It did. All right. So no massive harm done. Let's see. What was there? Oh, tax collector. Oh, I know one thing we can do for the popularity. We can give everybody a nice pay raise. That'll help. Okay, very high unemployment. Extremely pleased. I don't think that's as good as love you. I think we're going backwards here, which makes sense. We got a lot of unemployment. There's several things we can do. We have work camps. We can just put a bunch of people in work camps for a while. You know, that's one way to do it. Oh. And up here, we've got our gem and jewelry deal. We can do that. Let's set that up. Let's go. One of the few things we can actually do is we can mine. We can get some gemstones. We could knock down a gold mine if we felt like we needed more, but I don't think we're going to need more. And we want this to actually recruit like this down to here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Back up like this. It's going to bump into that. That's okay. And we want to come over to right there. And here, and here. And we'll want to have a storage yard here that accepts all gems, and another one that accepts all jewelry, and we'll put some jewelers in here. We may even overdo it. We are going to overdo it because we got the unemployment. And then we're going to have one down here that gets all jewelry. Okay. And let's see, who buys jewelry? So we can sell it by water. That's all we need to know. If it's going to sell by water, then we want to get started. We want to get some down here before we start exporting it, because what we don't want is a situation where our dock is going all the way up here to get it, right? We can either disconnect the dock, which don't want to do, don't need to, or we can just have the storage yard do the work. And eventually we can do the gems as well. Once we get this going, we can, if we have an overflow of gems, which we probably won't with all this, then we'll bring gems down here and start exporting them. Okay, so a quick check. We got 16. Let's start another infantry fort so we can keep recruiting, keep building our army. And let's make sure all these guys are equipped. Okay. Now, I'm liking this a lot. I think we have the blocks that we want. I think we're producing plenty of food, and we're going to get into pottery, beer, linen, papyrus in a big way and grow. And the big thing we're going to have to watch is the unemployment and how happy people are with us. So, because that right there is a problem. The 19%, and we've got a lot of importing to do. So we're going to need the money that we can make from the jewelry as well as the gold. And main thing, we're going to move to taxation and start making the real money in this game with the strange way that taxation works. We'll do all that in the next episode. I hope you enjoyed that. I hope it'll help you become a better player. I hope you'll like, comment, and subscribe, and join us for our next Pharaoh, A New Era video. Thank you.